Good morning, good morning, good morning. You already know. It's your king. It's your brother. You know what I'm saying? Promise child. You know we up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, I just want your morning to, I want you to start your morning off good, chase your dreams, chase your goals, man, because that's important, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get up early, man, and we gotta, think for ourselves. Like, a lot of us, we don't think for ourselves. We don't have the time to think for ourselves, so therefore we don't have the time to innovate. But, been up all night, man, and I've been just watching the CEOs of Sprint, the CEOs of Apple, been watching the CEOs of Netflix, and you watch these CEOs who are running multi-billion-dollar corporations. You know what I'm saying? And all they talk about is innovating. And I'm like, yo, that's important. And these guys, man, they get up early in the morning, man, and they hit the road and they running, and they figuring out ways on how, in their own way, how they can impact the world and how they can, bring something new to the world so they can make a fortune off of it. These companies just talk about different things, and I feel like, yo, we got the power inside us to do the same thing. So when the minister Louis Farrakhan says, pay attention to your enemies and watch your enemies and learn what they do, it said the white man makes no excuse for his failures, and we got to sit back and we got to watch them, man. They coming up with new things all the time, and they're figuring out how to keep you as a consumer, how to make you, to make you keep spending them dollars and keep spending that money with them, and that these are the ideas they're coming up with. These are the things that they are creating for themselves. So what we got to start doing, man, we got to start creating ways where we could where we could create things for us that'll benefit us, that'll help us. You turn around, you see just new stuff coming out all the time, man. And it's about time for us to come up with some new ways, man. We need to create something that's just as powerful as a YouTube. We need to create something that's just as powerful as a Instagram, as a Facebook. We need to create something that's just as powerful as a Netflix, as an Apple, as a T-Mobile. As a community, we need to start creating these things, so therefore we'll be able to generate the income that these companies are making, the money that they are making, and we'll be able to create that for ourselves and put that back into our communities to uplift our communities, where we could be able to build multiple schools, where we could build thousands and thousands of schools and thousands of grocery stores and hospitals for ourselves. So this is why it's important for us to become producers, man. I just do a lot of studying, man. I'm reading the Message to the Black Man by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? And he talked about how we need to be producers and stuff like that, and stop being consumers and employees. We need to start producing for ourselves. We need to get some farms, and like I said, in this day and age, we need different technology, to help us out, and so we can continue to grow and do for ourselves, man. So, I'm up early, as usual. You know how I do, man, because we got goals and we got dreams that we gotta, accomplish. Real talk. So, you know what I mean? If you ain't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it, share it. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Instagram at Promise4802. You can follow me on Twitter at PromiseChild15. And look, man, let's innovate. Let's create, and let's tap into our gifts. Let's tap into the God that's within us, man. And every day get up and work on your goal, man. Today is Monday. Some of our people, a lot of our people are getting up this morning, and I always say they don't want to go to work, but they gotta go to work, and they feel miserable about it. They hate it, But I'm here today to tell you that you ain't gotta go to that job. Take from that job and go build up your own. Do you know, man? You could come up with a new way to sell weave. It sounds funny, but you can come up with a new way to sell weave. You can come up with a new way to cut hair, brother. You can come up with a new way to make the phones better. You can come up with a new way to make social media better. You can come up with ways for yourself because you are a God. And you need to tap into yourself. And once you tap into yourself and know that you are a God, you can create anything. I'm going to tell you something. Before the cell phone was popping, right? And just for all my hard workers that get up every morning and go to a job that they can't stand going to. Right now, you might have an idea. And I'm pretty sure you have an idea right now. And you think that the idea is silly. You think the idea is crazy. You think it won't work. Well, what you think that the first person who created the airplane, what you thought they was told? Or the first person who created the cell phone, what you thought they was told? The first person that came up with a street light, the first person that came up with a washer and dryer, what you thought they was told? You know, the first person that created a belt. People laughed at them ideas. People told them it was crazy. So whatever idea you got, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it, man. Don't let nobody tell you. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? Write the plan down and execute it, man. That's all you got to do. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and execute the plan, because they might laugh at you now. But once you execute the plan, once you manifest that thought, and you bring it into flesh, and you manifest it, the people could be like, damn, I can't believe he did that. You know, I can't believe he did that. Next year is gonna be something that somebody right now thinking of, that somebody laughed at. And it's going to be created. We could be like, dang, you know what I mean? Whoever thought that we could go live on Facebook? Whoever thought that you could go live on Instagram? Whoever thought at one time that you'll be able to go live and interact with people across the world? So what I'm trying to tell you is that live in your gifts and let your gifts come out of you. You understand what I'm saying? And look, enjoy your day. You know what I mean? Tap into the God in you. You know what I mean? And innovate. And peace, love, justice. As always, I appreciate you for listening, and peace.